Yep.
Coach, what are some challenges that UNLV presents?
In the UNLV presents? Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were going to say it a certain
I said the wrong
area.
team.
No, all good. Offensively, they're a potent lineup. They've got production in a lot of different places, and obviously in the Mountain West, you got to score runs, and they've done a good job of that. And their two frontline starters, the left-hander tomorrow, is a lot of strikeouts in an inning, and Lane threw a no-hitter against us last year. So very talented arms on the front end of the rotation, and a really good lineup.
As we get ready to celebrate the seniors this weekend, can you tell me a little bit about this group and just your thoughts on them and how they've been as involved?
Yeah, a lot of time to reflect on this group and what they've gone through. A lot of guys that will be leaving our program with 2 championship rings and played in 2 regionals. And some local guys, and Sky Collins, Lee Trevino, Jake Riding, Vic Ariola, these guys that have been a part of championship teams and won a lot and won championships and have left their mark in this program of winning some championships.
With Bates all day this weekend, can you share your favorite memory with him?
Oof, that one's put me on the spot there, and especially, share a dugout in a locker room with somebody as a player and a coach for 15 years, but I think just the daily consistency of learning from them and the lessons that were taught, and the understanding of showing up every day and being prepared, and the detail that goes into everything, and I'm sure lots of stories and memories on the way, but I think that's the thing that sticks with me every day is the way he showed up prepared every single day and left no detail untouched.
When you look at a player like Sky Collins and everything he's been through, how has that helped build your culture here?
Yeah, I think especially, that type of injury, I think, a lot of times in sports as fans, you see the injury on the field, and then you see there's a bunch of time goes by, and then all of a sudden they're back out there healthy. But with the day-to-day recovery, and especially an injury like he's gone through, the doctors told him that's a 12-month recovery that has not hit 12 months yet. And so for what he's gone to get himself back out there and get on the field and give everything he has every day is pretty remarkable.
What does your team need to do to be successful this weekend?
Yeah, we got to play the game in all areas and play every single out, and that's been obviously a challenge for us this year. A lot of signs of good on the mound, good on defense, good on offense, and putting it all together. All 3 phases complemented each other. That's the area we got to get better at.
A player like Trevino who hasn't stepped foot on the field this year, but what has he done in the dugout for you as a leader?
Yeah, it's tough. I think these guys see him every single day and know what he's put into this program and what he's gone through, and not being able to be out there every day, and a reminder to that, and especially with these young guys in the infield constantly seeing things and a lot of things that he had to kind of go through and learn on his own, being able to pass that down to some of these guys. He's been a big piece to this team.
What emotions are you guys expecting for senior day?
Anytime, you go through a senior day, you see the guys out there, and some of these guys have been in your program 4 or 5 years, and then even the recruiting goes back sometimes 2-3 years before that, and getting to know their families and bring them into this program, and especially when you have guys that have championship experience and are going to leave this program, leaving their mark with 2025 or 2024 and 2025 championship teams and playing a regional. That's forever in this program, and they'll carry those memories and those championship experiences forever.
You mentioned families. How special is the tradition of having the seniors' moms throwing their first pitch?
Yeah, we seem to always kind of get lucky. It falls on Mother's Day, and a chance to honor these moms and get them out there, and just a chance to these families, everything they've gone through of raising these men and getting them to college and Little League games and all the way through high school, and to bring it full circle here to their college career is special.
I know this is a bit of a turn of a question, but what would your message be to fans on your guys' record overall?
Yeah, it's disappointing for sure. Nobody's more frustrated and disappointing than myself and the guys in that locker room, and obviously fighting through it every single day to get better. And like we've been talking about for weeks now, they're going to figure it out and get it turned right, whether it be too late or we get the results that ultimately we want to come from it. Ending the season right and playing the right way together is extremely important.
Ready for the final home series here of the season. How are you feeling heading into this weekend?
We're feeling good. Coming off one game in Washington win, I think that gave us a little bit of confidence going into these last 2 weeks to make a push for the conference tournament.
As you get ready for senior day celebrations here, how have you felt just leading up to all this season and really trying to soak everything in?
Oh yeah, like you said, I've been trying to just soak everything in. It's kind of, my last year playing baseball, so it's kind of emotional, but at the same time, you just got to lock in and get ready for these next 2 weeks. Can't think about that too much.
Obviously still focused on the season, but I don't know how much more we're going to talk to you. What has this experience been like to play here at Fresno State and to be a Bulldog?
Awesome. I mean, this is the place you want to play growing up, and being able to play here 3 years under a great coaching staff. I mean, great facilities here. It's been awesome and dream come true, honestly.
How would you describe the senior class?
I think we're really tight, close-knit guys, and then we obviously don't have all of our seniors playing this year because of injuries and other things off the field. But I mean, we're still a tight group of guys.
And when you look at the wins this year, what do you have to do for this team to be successful?
I think it's the little things. I mean, the things we've practiced all year, the getting 2-strike hits, getting 2 strikeouts on the other side of the field, and then just some, the little things, honestly.
And what part of your game are you feeling most comfortable in at this part of your year?
I think just probably defense, honestly, just being out there for 2 years in center field. I think I've really been comfortable in center, and then I know this field really well, so yeah.
What are some challenges UNLV presents?
I'm not sure. I don't really know a lot about UNLV, but I know they got some good pitchers, and then they got a couple bats in there that could really swing it, so that's really all I know about them.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, guys.